Bam, 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 bam. Yes, guys, we're live here. Guys, it is the preview of Leicester City. It's a midnight one. Well, not midnight, not quite midnight yet, but it's a nighttime show for you guys, man. Now, first and foremost, I've got to apologize. The reason I've got to apologize is apparently Twitter have banned me for 12 hours. Apparently, I was defending Chris Kamara's name, and I used the word monkey in reference to what was said to him, and apparently that was enough to get me off Twitter for 12 hours. So I ain't got a clue what's happened there, but I'm sorry if I couldn't give you the warning. But what you guys can do, if you're watching, is come through with a retweet and just tweet that I am out. And yeah, let's get into this, man. First and foremost, thank you so much for the subscribers. We are 2 away from 70. So thank you so much, man. Your channel, my channel, do you know what I mean? We keep it moving, man. Like, I try to bring you some good content. But today, ultimately, I just want to be here to talk about, obviously, Manchester United and the Leicester preview. So we're going to go through a few things and just see and try and gauge, ultimately, how we're feeling about this. So, yeah, we'll start very soon. Thank you so much, first and foremost, to our obviously sponsors, Doppy. If you want to go check out the clothing line, this is one of the hoodies I've got on right now. It's like a light violet, but this hoodie right here, if I'm honest, it is exclusive. So if you do want one of these, you probably have to inbox me personally. But yeah, man, appreciate the sponsor, Doppy. UK.com. You'll catch me modeling on there and doing some bits and bobs and all of that kind of jazz, man. So yeah, go check it. Go check Doppy out. Of course, make sure you like and subscribe. Support the ting. Hashtag support the ting. I will be going through a team that I feel Ollie may go through. It does involve Van der Beek, of course. So shout out to you guys if you got Van der Beek in your team for this FA Cup match. I mean, let's be honest. Let's be really honest. Do we really think Van der Beek is going to start? Do we really think Van der Beek is going to start? I'll be honest, I don't think he's going to start. But I want him to, so I've put him in there. And what better way than to start against a weak Leicester team? So it is the game is tomorrow, 5 o'clock. It's not a late kickoff, so I'm happy with that, and it will be on. I believe it's on the BBC One. So if you have got a BBC, you'll have live access to the game. Yeah, man. Big up, Cliss. I see you in the comments, bro. I don't know if you saw, bro, but Twitter have banned me for 12 hours. I've only got about 3 hours left, I think. But yeah, Twitter have banned me for 2 hours for defending Kamara, which is a load of rubbish. But apparently, using the word monkey to rephrase what was actually said to him is not allowed. So yeah, that's new to me. So yeah, if you could please go retweet this and go share it out, I'd really appreciate your support, especially tonight. We are doing a Leicester preview, and tomorrow I will be doing the watch along. So let's get straight into it, man. Let's get straight into it. I want to understand your thoughts as well as we go through, man. So please keep coming through the comments. It's always nice to engage with you guys, man. You always come through with some strong stuff. So we're going to start with the team news. Now, injury-wise, I do believe we've got, I think, Martial, Cavani, and Rashford, who were meant to be assessed yesterday. I haven't seen much up until that point. But with Cavani, let's start with Cavani, because let's be honest, he's trying to say that he wants to be 100% sure he's capable rather than running himself into the ground. And I was watching United stand earlier, and I thought it was Flex. It was talking about, I think it was Flex. It was talking about why Cavani just isn't playing. Like, he's fit enough to play, but he doesn't think he's 100% fit. Now, is it a case of that he's now running himself like injured all the time, or is it a case of he is fit but he doesn't actually want to play? He just wants to get a move, because quite evidently he looks like he's going to be going, and I think Solskjaer and the board are looking at him thinking we can't rely on this man. So does he get minutes tomorrow if he's fit? Now, Ole Gunnar Solskjaer usually, let's be honest, usually ends up playing the brother out. Do you know what I mean? He ends up ultimately, like Pogba, for example, they issue a Pogba but still played him. So I can see Cavani playing if he's given the go ahead. But do I think he should play? Definitely not. Martial potentially has been assessed, but I do think he may be back for the Leicester game. And if he is back for the Leicester game, for me, he will go straight in my team. 100% straight in my team over Cavani. Now, this might be a bit of a surprise. We all know Rashford's injured, and he probably will give it the big I am, like, nah, mate, I'm good. I can play. No, Rashford, listen, bro. Just relax. You don't need to go international duty. You don't need to play this Leicester game. Like, we've got this. Don't worry. Paul Pogba, Bill Pogba will be going on the left-hand side, I'm pretty sure. We saw it last time when he played in right side. He played in right side again the game after. So I'm going to get my team news up, and we're going to get straight into this, man. Whilst we're going through this, let me get your thoughts, man. Let me get your thoughts. Let me see what's good. Right, where are we? Boom. Just share the screen. Where we at? Pick them up. Let me begin. Share screen. Bingo. We're in. Perfect. So I hope you can see this. I will put it full screen. So you are definitely alive. There we go, guys. Wicked. Okay, so this is the team that I've picked for Leicester City tomorrow. De Gea. I feel Henderson, obviously we're all enjoying Henderson right now. Do you know what I mean? Clean sheet is mad. Like the way he's coming out and commanding the area. There looks to be some stability with him in goal over De Gea. Do I think honestly? Do I honestly believe that it's because De Gea is not good enough? No, I just think what Maguire and Lindelof have lacked for most of the games, what Maguire and Lindelof have lacked for most of the games, I just feel that is a leadership, strength, commanding of the areas, and I don't think they have it. So when they make mistakes, it then falls on De Gea. But De Gea, because the type of goalkeeper he is, he doesn't actually come out and cover up those mistakes. He sticks between his posts and hopes that he can get a reactionary save or something of that nature, which just doesn't look well. Now, doesn't mean De Gea is not good enough, but what you get with Henderson is that when Maguire and Lindelof end up playing, you start to see if the ball's in behind and, we know Maguire and Lindelof can't get back in time. Usually, if De Gea is in goal, then everyone's struggling because it's like, one-on-one with the keeper's got to make a big save. Whereas Henderson, if Maguire and Lindelof mess up, which is, past two games they've been exceptional. But if we look at the majority of the season, they've been woeful. Henderson then comes and clears the 18-yard box. He's literally out there like a sweeper keeper, which allows Maguire and Lindelof to get away with a little bit of rubbish. He's also good with his feet, and of course, if the ball is anywhere near the area, Henderson actually does come through and claim the ball ultimately. So it is quite strong that Henderson should start. However, with it being the FA Cup and De Gea being back, I just feel Ollie will go. I think he will go with De Gea. So De Gea was the guy I picked. Big up Cliff, man. Sucks to hear about the ban. At least it's almost over. I know, man. Like, I'll be honest, with the ban, yeah, like, I saw it and I thought, what the hell do you mean? Like, what is this? Like, why have I been banned for sticking up for Kamara? Like, it doesn't make no sense. Yeah, I used the word monkey, but not in a disrespectful term. I used it to highlight what was actually said. I think under one of the tweets stated that in Kamara's letter. I don't know if you've read Kamara's letter that he released, but it had the name of the footballer spelt wrong twice, and someone was like, "Make sure you spell the name first before you start complaining." So underneath, I just said, "You know what? I'd rather get the spelling of the name right, wrong, than be misjudged as a monkey. Because I think I can see which one's more disrespectful than the other. Like, you know what I mean? And for that reason, it ended up being a case of you getting banned for 12 hours. And then it asked me for, what did it ask me for? It asked me to give in my email address. So I tried to put my email address in, and they weren't sending me an email. Like it said, send email again, send email again. I was sending it, wasn't coming through. So I couldn't even verify my email. So I'm going to try in a couple of hours to try and get back on Twitter. And if I am, then obviously it'd be perfect, man. So I do appreciate you guys locking in, because I know I couldn't really promote this channel. And as it is a new channel, normally I do put a bit of effort into to warn you guys when I'm going up, and hope that, you know, you can come and join me. But yeah, man, I'll be back soon, Chris. So I really appreciate that, bro. And I hope you enjoy this this first ever preview that we're doing. So we're gonna get back into the team. Wan-Bissaka. I'll be honest, I was tempted to put Tuanzebe there, but I just feel Wan-Bissaka is going to get even more minutes. I don't know why Ollie has the idea to potentially start with Bissaka, but I just think it's inevitable. Bissaka's got to start, man. So I don't want Williams starting. That would be an absolute atrocious move. But Bissaka will probably be starting. And next to him, Eric Bailly. Now, there's been a lot of, I don't know if you've seen the news even, but there's been some reports that Eric Bailly isn't happy and that he wants to go. And it's from an African source, apparently, according to a few people. But for me, I don't think it's true. I can see why he would be upset, but I just can't see that angle of him wanting to leave right now, especially when he's got so much to offer. I think he could fight his way into the team. So I think he'll start tomorrow. And if he does start tomorrow, we already know what him and Maguire are like. Maguire is undroppable for Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, so he slipped straight in there. But at left back, we don't have Luke Shaw. I have put Tellers there. So with Tellers, you know what you're going to get with Tellers. Not the greatest defender, but in terms of overlapping and crossing the ball, you know, he's one of the best in Europe when he's on his form at crossing. So it's not going to be too bad. Into the CDM role, in CDM area, sorry, we've got Matic, Van der Beek. Now, I am begging Van der Beek gets to start. I'm actually begging that Van der Beek gets to start tomorrow, man, because the guy needs some game time. Like, Ollie, I know you're not watching this. But if I could say to Ollie, I'd be like, listen, Donny Van der Beek, yeah, I promise you, bro, like, he will hand you wins on a plate if you play in a certain system and style. I promise you, he will hand it to you, bro. Like, he will give you wins. I've got no doubt about it. Put Fred behind him, that's fine, whatever. But put Van der Beek on the pitch and you'll see players just start moving left, right, and centre for him. Like, I remember the game he played, yeah, with Cavani. I think it was against Everton. And that first 15 minutes was just mad. Like, the movement, he could have had plenty of shots on target in the box. His movement, his passing, making people move left and right was just absolutely just crazy. It was crazy. And everyone's like, raw, Donny's turned up. And after that, he just got shafted. And McTominay and Fred were poor and awful from there. Chris, I'll get into your comment, bro. Ollie does start Donny in cup games more than the Premier League. Yeah, you know what, bro? That's a fact. He does start more cup games. I know he didn't play Europa League, but I think that was slightly. I feel if Rashford wasn't injured, Donny may have got some minutes against AC Milan. And I think if he'd have scored some goals, he probably would have got some minutes. So I think he's probably going to get a start tomorrow. If he does get a start, wow. The fan base is going to be massively happy. But if he plays in the 10 role, I'll be fuming. Because he's not a 10. Donny Van der Beek is not a 10. He's just going to get shafted. And for fans who blatantly think he's not good enough, for fans who think Donny ain't good enough, if he gets to play in the 10 tomorrow and he doesn't score, doesn't get an assist, blah, 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 people are like, why is he here, blah, blah. You know what I mean? Them kind of comments. And I just think it's so unfair because for me, he can easily play in the CDM role and that too. He can do it. Like, it's not hard. He just needs game time and minutes and rhythm to get to know how the players are playing around him. You give McTominay, Fred, endless amounts of minutes to get into some form of, do you know what I mean? Rhythm. So I think Donny deserves that at least. But hopefully, getting back to the team news, guys. Van der Beek. Hopefully he starts. Matic. I think Matic will get a run out just to save the legs of McTominay and Fred, depending on their fitness levels. It could be that he does start Fred. I'm not gonna lie. It could be that he does start Fred. But I do think Matic will probably get a run out. So Matic, Van der Beek, something we haven't seen, but something I feel could potentially work. Van der Beek got the license to go forward in his favourite position. And then, of course, we've got Bruno Fernandes and Cam. He's obviously not going to get dropped, so he's got to select straight in there. Pogba on the left, he's had an absolute blinder against AC Milan. What a performance. Paul Labille Pogba. What a Ross Clark performance. My man literally just switched the whole game on its head, and it won't surprise me if he sticks him on the left again, with Martial being up top. If Martial is up top, I really feel like the link-up play between Pogba and Martial, as we've seen before, might be electric. And I think we'll have a bit of an advantage because I'm going to go through Leicester's players that are out at the moment in a second. But I think for that reason that I will be getting onto shortly, those two may have some joy there. And of course, on the right wing, I know Greenwood started as a striker, but I just feel Ollie's supporting Dan James a lot more than he has been. He's been trusting him a little bit more, so I think he will go Dan James on the right. Let's be honest, we're all hoping Diallo starts, but I don't think that's going to be the case. So, yeah, I think James will be there on the right, and obviously Martial up top. So, let me know what you think of the team news, guys, man. In terms of, it's not team news, but my predicted team news. Let me know what you think of that. Of course, it's going to be, I think it'll be an easy game tomorrow. And I'm not saying that to be disrespectful. I'm not saying that to be naive to Leicester. But I just can't see this Leicester team that's quite weak. Let's be honest. They are quite weak. I can't see this Leicester team pulling up top trumps tomorrow. I can't see it, personally. I'm just going to go through some of the players that they've got out. Barnes, Pereira, their right back, Maddison, Justin. Like, those are four strong players for Leicester who are all, they could all nullify our attack with Pereira and Justin. And in midfield, obviously Barnes, we know he's an issue. Barnes is a massive, massive issue. Ran McTominay ragged, like, in that hole, and Maddison obviously out as well. It's one of those where I think we've got quite lucky with the fact that Leicester don't have many players in their team. First team players available. I know we're short as well, but I think we've just got enough firepower to break their defense down. And I think they'll play a little bit slower because of it. I'm hoping that happens. But I think with Leicester having those players out, I can honestly say United should have a comfortable start, more of the ball, and I think from there we should see a little bit more. How can I put it? A little bit more pressure on Leicester rather than an opposite way around, man. So, yeah, let's look like they're struggling. As I said, United have only really got Rashford, Martial, and Cavani as our main players in our first team, first 11. That could potentially be out, but I think Martial probably will be back, and obviously I'm hoping Cavani is back. But I feel like with what's been going on at the moment, he doesn't deserve to start. It's been a bit up and down. So, yeah, man. Let me know what you think in the comments. Sorry, wrong one. Sorry, Chris. There we are. I like the team. I feel Ollie will start with McFred midfield and Pogba on the wing. You know what? He probably will. He probably will, because we know he doesn't like to rest players. He started. I know 100% he was prepared to give Rashford a 90-minute game yesterday. 100%. There's no question in my mind that if Rashford, wasn't showing the signs of his back and whatnot, he'd have played 90 minutes. And it's the same with his teams. He's just stuck playing the same team, and subs don't really happen. I'm not going to give him credit for the Pogba sub because he only made the sub because of an injury. you know, but that showed him that if he makes a sub early on in a game, the massive difference it can have on the team. And will he learn from that? Who knows? But my guess is no, because he, you know, many times he's seen himself needing to make changes and hasn't, and doesn't learn from it. So it's a shame, man, if he does start with Mick Fred, not because of the pairing. Well, that is a shame based on the pairing and partnership, as we all know about them. But I just think they just need a rest, man. You know what I mean? Same for the Premier League. I'm sure you want to play him in the Premier League as well. So just save him for that. Like Matic and Van der Beek won't make you struggle that much. In fact, they'll keep the ball better in midfield and just give the other players enough chance to get into good positions. So we'll see. We'll see what happens in with that. But thank you for the chat, bro. Really appreciate that. So yes, right. Some FA Cup stats. I've got some FA Cup stats for you, man. I've got some FA Cup stats for you. Leicester and United. Only a few, but they were quite important. And I feel these stats kind of they will give you an overall view of what can actually go down, what can actually happen tomorrow. So United against Leicester in the FA Cup have won 2 of the 2 games that we've played. However, they were in 1963, I believe, was it 1976? Very long time ago. So no, that's not much confidence, but I got more. I have got more for you. Okay, so this is the big one. And I'll tell you why it's a big one. It was a big one for me anyway, and I'll speak for me personally, because I thought Leicester were one of our bogey teams. It just turns out that they were just a team that's close to us and in good form. But apparently, according to Sky Sports, this is Sky Sports, not me. According to Sky Sports, Leicester against United have only won 1 in the last 25 games in all competitions against us. 1 in 25 games in all competitions. Like, that's crazy. That is crazy. I thought there would have been, more draws and losses within that there. I genuinely would have thought that. But it turns out that they're also 0 wins and 13. They've only had 2 draws out of those 13 games. So we've played Leicester quite a few times and we've battered them. So I can't see why tomorrow should be any different. The last time they won was that 5-3 game at home, and that seems like ages ago. So let's be honest, like, Leicester ain't going to pack a punch tomorrow. Like, Leicester are not going to pack a punch tomorrow. Let's be honest. I think we can smash these, and I'm going straight 2-0, but not a shit 2-0. I think it's a confident 2-0 United with like chances where you could have gone, we could have had 3, we could have had 4. I think it's going to be one of them games for us. I hope I don't get proven wrong, because that'd be a load of rubbish. I'd have to come back on here and apologise and all that rubbish. But yeah, man, I just genuinely think and believe that United can do this tomorrow. Leicester got a weak team, struggling. They'll probably want to focus on the league as well, just to make that top 4 squeeze. It's one of those, isn't it? It's one of those. But yeah, the last stat and last fact for you: if United, because we know United and Arsenal in the FA Cup have got a name for themselves. Do you know what I mean? They're two big names in the FA Cup. Those are the 2 names you come to. And apparently from tomorrow, if we win, it'll be the 31st time we've made the semi-finals. And I think it will be a new record. 31st time we've reached the semi-final. The only team in England to do it. So it's not a great stat to hold, but it's just a nice one, man. It's just a nice one. I'm going to get into the comments quickly. I really want to say your name, bruv. Mo Miller. Tlotlan. Tell me if I'm saying it right, bro. Tlotlan. Says Leicester are just pretenders without Maddison and Vardy. 100%. 100%. It doesn't mean, you know what? I don't think it means don't take them seriously, because they're going to have all the confidence in the world to come and get us. But we should be able to do a number on them tomorrow. It's one of those games where they need a full 11 to do bits. And once you get the first goal, they'll struggle for the rest. We're just going to be tight defensively, focused, confident. And when we get the ball, make sure we use it positively. Because don't get it wrong. Don't get it twisted, sorry. Johnny Evans, if he's playing, very solid defender. He actually is a decent player. Very, very, very underrated because his name's probably Johnny. His last name's probably Evans, and he plays for Leicester. You know what I mean? He's not even Irish; he's Northern Irish. So, do you know what I mean? Like, he's not that big guy, but watch him as a baller. Very, very consistent. I'm surprised we even got rid of him. Shout out to the Queen. Good to see your face while I'm working. Can't wait to get home. Appreciate you. There you go. That's for the Queen right there, man. Thank you so much. You haven't got long left now, I think. What? 2 hours? 2 hours and you're finished. You're good. Keep it moving, Queen. There we are, man. So, yeah. Let me know your score predictions for tomorrow. And let me know what your team would be. I'm quite intrigued to see what you would put out there. It is difficult, man. By the way, we have reached 25 minutes, so we've only got 5 minutes left. Only a short preview tonight, only because I normally do an hour, but it's only because obviously my Twitter is down at the moment, so I couldn't really prepare you guys with some content. So I don't think it's fair on you that, do you know what I mean? You have to hear me waffle on when I've not really been able to promote what I'm doing today. I don't think it's fair. You're probably busy doing stuff, so I really appreciate your time just to lock in, man. So if you are new, make sure you please like and subscribe. I think we're like 2 or 3 away from the magic 7-0, so I really appreciate that, man. Let's see if we get to 70 by the watch along tomorrow. I'd really appreciate that. Okay. I've just seen your name. Bear with me, Momella. The T and L in my name is pronounced the same way you will pronounce the K and L in Clivert. See, when I say Patrick Clivert, I actually say Clivert. So what you're saying is that your name is Tlotlan. Or Tlotlan? That's right. T and L together is really no, not tell us. Yeah, you might have to give me a different one. I don't want to get your name wrong, man. I don't want to be rude because my name is difficult. I know it's only 5 letters, but my name is quite difficult to pronounce and I've seen so many people say it wrong and it does make me vexed. So I don't want to be one of those people. So I am trying. But I do appreciate you, bro. 100% appreciate you. You have to send me a voice note send me a voice note and I'll get it. Scotland says it will be a good game. I just don't think we have more in the Arsenal. I love it. Pun intended. Yeah, I love that, bro. I think it's going to be a good game tomorrow. I think it will be end to end. We are riding on some good confidence at the moment, and as a lot of people know, we are Vibes FC. Do you know what I mean? We are Vibes FC. We are, Energy Crew FC. That's what happens. That's literally what happens. United get a little bit of a buzz. Everyone starts turning up and playing well. Pogba was the buzz, and we just hope now that we can take that into Leicester tomorrow. But guys, just want to say thank you so much, man. Like, you guys are real ones. I know I haven't got my Twitter. It's really peed me off, to be fair, especially for the reason. But a couple of hours, I'll have it back. But yeah, man, I'm Sunshine47. Get me on Twitter, SONSHINE47. We'll continue the bants there. And if you want me on Instagram, of course, at n.n.fox. And obviously, bust a like and subscribe. Hashtag support the ting. And if you do get me to 100 subscribers, remember, I've got Manchester United merch to give away. But also, for you loyal ones out there, I will be giving you some of this duppy wear away as well, man. So I'm making sure that's all sorted. I can't wait for the game tomorrow. I'm actually super excited. Yeah, this is fun and fuckeries. Hopefully it's fun and not fuckeries tomorrow. You guys have been amazing. I've been AG. Peace, blessings, and manners. Shortly after this comment, because Cliss is a goddamn legend, so I've got to let him have it. Going with a 2-1 to us. I'm going to finish on that positivity right there. Cliss, big up yourself, man. Momella, big up yourself. I have to use your last name. Queen, Becky Price, big up yourself, of course. And guys, let's get it on tomorrow, man. We will be here for a watch along. I will try and get some more heads involved. Watch along tomorrow, man. You know my watch alongs give good luck. We always, always, always get a positive result. Actually, in the sense of positive, we never lose. So tomorrow, we're carrying it on. Confidence. We're ready. Go check it out, man. Let's do it. Guys, Guys, blessings, manners, and love, man. See you soon.